everyone, welcome to another Montessori Sunday and welcome to MForMontessori. My name is Falak Randerian and today I will be talking about parent-teacher conferences or parent-teacher meeting. Now, today the topic is something that some of you dread, some of you are very good at it, some of you get really nervous, more nervous than your own children when the time of your PTMs come close. So this video is aimed at helping you ace the parent-teacher conferences or the parent-teacher meetings, right? So without further ado, let's just dig in deep and let's just discuss. The first thing that I always say, and whenever you search on Google how to be prepared for PTMs, this is the first tip that you will get. Go prepared. But how to go prepared? That is also what I will be throwing some light on. So the first thing you need to do throughout the year, you have had an experience with the particular school, be it a preschool or a regular school or a high school, anything, but you've had those experiences which defines your annual experience as a parent. Jot down those points, give it a thought. It has to be a well analyzed, nicely thought in and nicely researched points, not very detailed, but yeah, a couple of points that you think need to be discussed. Another thing that most of us miss out on is your child. Discuss with your child. See how he behaves when he comes from school. Is he still unsure? Is there something you can do to help him? Is there any reason behind what the child is facing? How is he at school? I feel he is not comfortable at school, but is he really not comfortable? You need to discuss all these points with your teacher. For older children, have a conversation with them about their schooling, about their friends, about their studies, about their extracurriculars, about their school in general, everything, and make sure those points are reflected in the list of points that you make. Besides that, obviously keep it very short. You have to have a crux in mind when you enter, and keep some space for writing down points, jotting down points, so that whatever discussion you have that at hand and have noted it down. Ideally, your child's teacher will also note all that down. Ensure, if you are in a setup where both parents are involved, ensure that both the parents attend the PTM. If you're a single parent, ensure you take out at time, go well prepared. If you're a parent who is in a two-parent setup, but one of the parent cannot attend the PTM, take the other parent's advice. Ask him or her what are the points you would like, they would like you to discuss, and jot those down as well. And then make your final list of few points. Right? But the best scenario is if both of you are involved, if it's a co-parenting setup, then both of you should ideally attend the PTM. Right? A couple of weeks back, I did a video on parent-teacher conversations. So this, taking it from there, I said in that video also that parent and teachers are on the same side, because your child is the center point here. Your teacher is working with your child, for your child, and you are also here for your child. So you're on the same page. Keeping that in mind, please be professional. Please be very calm when you discuss, respectful. Even when you have certain amount of points where both of you don't agree to, it's best to sort out those disagreements respectfully, right? If it's a school which is a school that keeps your child's best interest in mind, they must have discussed some goals with you last year, and they must have set some goals for your child for the next year. And these will be overall goals, not just academic, social goals, emotional goals, psychological goals, behavioral goals, physical goals. So ensure you discuss what was set up for last year vis-a-vis where your child has reached today and what has been planned for the next year. Just a crux you will obviously not have time to discuss the whole syllabus or the whole details of the annual preparation, what's lying ahead for your child, but just the crux of it, just discuss it, right? There are certain issues, obviously we as humans, we go through a lot of changes in our personal life also, and that the child gets affected by. So if there is a change that happened in your personal life which has affected your child's behavior, maybe a death in the family, God forbid, or a separation, or a shift from one city to another, or any episode which has left a mark on your child, discuss that with your teacher, not in detail, but just let her hear it out and let her know about it, so that we as teachers can also work with the child on that front if need be, right? There are many times that we teachers use a couple of terms that we expect parents to understand and parents don't understand. Stop the teacher, respectfully stop the teacher right there and then, and ask, ma'am, you mentioned this, what do you mean by this? Or, ma'am, you're saying that my child is headstrong. Can you quote some examples? Or, ma'am, you said you would be doing certain activities around certain science experiments. Can you give me details of when it was done and how? So these kind of things, always have these questions ready. If there are doubts in your mind, that's the verse for your teacher, for the child's teacher, for your child, and for you also, right? So always clarify your doubts. As I was talking about being professional, that also entails being on time, ensuring that you adhere to the time slot that you have been allotted. If you've been allotted 10, 15, 20 minutes, then stick to that 10, 15, 20 minutes and ensure that you don't eat in the time of the other parent. I understand there are moments where you would want to discuss more with your child's teacher and you think 10, 15, 20 minutes are not suffice. Fair enough. You take another appointment and tell the teacher that I would like to meet you because I have certain doubts which I'd like to clarify, and then at a separate date close by at a particular time you can meet and discuss that in detail, right? It's best, because this is a parent-teacher conference and we are discussing about how your child is doing in school. It's best let the teacher initiate the conversation, and then you pitch it, right? And always leave at a positive note. Thank the teacher for her time and for her efforts. That's something you should do. Ideally, we feel really happy about it. And if there is a disagreement, always clarify it. Because we, as I said, we are always working for your child, and that's what we are here for. In a Montessori setup, PTMs are usually like this only. It's mostly called parent-teacher conferences, where parent and teacher meet. Since in Montessori we don't rate children, we don't give them scores, percentages or anything, we have a report which does tell about how your child is doing without grading them, right? And also we have more of a discussion, an open-ended discussion, where it's a series where we discuss your child, a conversation where we discuss your child, who's the point in, who is the focal point for both the teacher and the parent here. And we discuss about various things, not just academia. We discuss about the total overall development of the child, how the child is doing, emotional health of the child, and everything is discussed in a Montessori PTM. And yes, that's about it. If you like what you saw, then do hit the bell button, do hit the subscribe button, like our video, share it. And if you want to hear about any other topic which is related to Montessori or preschool or raising children in general, then do drop in a comment. I'll be more than happy to cover on that, speak on that topic. That's about it from us today. Do follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. That's it. You have an amazing day ahead and a great week. Thank you so much for listening. Bye-bye.